We're here at the annual Egyptian Festival at St. Mark's Coptic Church. We're talking with Sahar Makar. We've met you many times here over the years, Sahar. And you're a member of the church here, but you have an artistic flair, right?
Yes, I am Sahar Makar. I am a member in St. Mark Coptic Church. I am an architect and I had 2 masters in architect. I love to do some artwork for the church every year. I made the big entrance as a gate and some landmarks outside of the church, and I did a lot of works here, and usually every year in the church I do always the nativity, and each year I choose to do a different scene with all the buildings. I made it by myself. All the statues I made a costume for them related to the story and which part I want to focus on it. And here I put a lot of artwork. Some of them are religious work and some of them are ancient Egyptian ones. Some for home decor or generally used, and everybody come and see our Egyptian festival. Here I have some scarves. It's crochet knitting. Here I try to create something very unique. If you want to put something in your home or kitchen, I try to use as an architect the 3-dimensional ways, so I can create it here, the bread, the fruits, and even the costume of the persons. I make it 3-dimension, and I make a protection for everything so you can use it and keep it even for the bathroom. And to save the word, we always use the refreshener. It's natural ones. Here I made some artwork that's coming from the Egyptian ones, and that's you can use it on your desk or something for occasions as well. Here is some works which I made it from the traditional Egyptian ones. We have the dancer with the big skirt usually, and I did this one as well, and all of these as a traditional ones. Here also I painted Saint George, and you can see that I always focus on even the anatomy of the horses and how he's strong, and go to the icons and explain it with our art. Also here you can see Egyptian artwork. It's not a traditional one, but I try to make it as a 3-dimension. Here you can see it's not the regular one. Usually I use my study as an architect to help me doing some stuff. Also here, I try to do something to use recyclable materials like the paper towel rolls. I can make it to 3-dimension, and I use the 3-dimension in the art as well. Also here my artwork, I do different materials and different textures. All these boxes and this one, how they mummify. So I made it to be a unique art piece. Also, all of these tote bags and all of these artwork, I made it by my own. I made some crochet here. I made some artworks here, Egyptian and religious. And if you want to see to the gate...
Tell me about the gate. What was your inspiration?
Actually, it was my idea to make an entrance and to make our social hall here during the festival to be unique and different than any place. So you will see that you are feeling that you are in Luxor, or Egypt. I can.
Would you see a gate like that in Egypt?
Yes, the temples usually we have this gate, and I try to make this one that's I will bring Egypt here in USA. I made all of these one. It took me to paint this one and to draw it 1 month from the morning until night every day, and each of the I don't have a stencil to do it. I do it by my own. I made the design and I put the life key here and the Alpha and the Omega because Jesus is the beginning and the end. He's the Alpha and the Omega. And here I put Horus. Horus is Isos, which is our Lord Jesus Christ, and I put him holding the stick because he's the shepherd, and he's holding the key of life because Jesus is holding the key of life for the paradise. And I put here all the symbols and the figures on the side, and I make it all with the gold to be rich exactly like the temples.
And how long did this all take you?
Actually, I asked our engineer here, his name is Adli, and I asked him to make the frame, the wooden frame for me, and we adjust the size, what's the angle, and after that I took the pieces and I tried to make it by my own and design and fix it, and then we put it every year and we take it out. And in the same time I did smaller size of this one as a landmark outside of the church, and it's very good, unique, and you can find it closer to St. Mark sign outside.
Oh, that's great. You're very talented.
Thank you so much.
That's something else.
Thank you.
All your artwork, but this gate is really...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.